Hi students, good evening everyone. This topic is already done in the 8:30 batch, calling everybody here. So this is coming in 6 p.m. batch right now. Here. Is it fine? Chaliye. Let's try to move forward everyone. So this is what we should follow, that percent is nothing but per 100. Don't forget these things. Okay. Clear? Now let's try to move forward everybody. Let me just try to ask you here. Suppose we have got 16 marks out of 25 marks. You have written a paper of, yes, Sagar is repeated for 8:30 batch, na sir? No, Sagar, it's like, whatever the topics have completed in 8:30 batch, okay, it's all over. So I was just telling you time, speed and distance was not completed there. So I was requesting everyone to come here and listen. Okay, everybody, clear? So batches I have not segregated, which is 8:30. Admissions I have not done for 8:30 batch and 6 o'clock batch separately. Following, clear? So you can listen as of now, clear? Is it fine? Clear? So later on, I'll segregate the batches. Whatever the admissions have happened from this date to that date, I'll just try to segregate for 6 o'clock batch and 8:30 batch separately. I'll do it. Clear? Yeah, it's completed for you. Same percentages, whatever we have done in this 8:30 batch, same things we are doing right now. Out of 25. Okay, people say this is how much percentage, sir? This is 64%. Are you understanding? So people say how we have converted this fraction into 64%. How you have converted into fraction to 64%? It's quite simple. You are supposed to multiply by 100. People say, sir, just multiply by 100, it will convert. But why I could not add 100? Why I could not do power 100? Why I could not do divide by 100? Why we are not doing? Why we are just multiplying? The simple reason, students, the simple reason is what? Percent. So what's the meaning of this 16 per 25? Let me tell you. You got 16 marks. You got 16 marks per 25 marks paper. You got 16 marks per 25. But my question is per 100. Out of 100, where do you stand? So this is the cross multiplication. This is what the concept. 16 into 100 divided by 25. Are you understanding? This is the way. We think that, sir, we have to multiply. It's not just multiply. We are just comparing. For every 25 marks paper, you are standing at the 16th position. Then percent. We're going to percent. Where do you stand? Are you understanding, everybody? So this is what we are supposed to learn now. Following, everybody? Clear? Now, how to do the basic questions of these things? Yes, 2 days, today percentages and tomorrow percentages. Are you understanding, everybody? Clear? Suppose your salary is 8,000 rupees. Suppose your salary is 8,000 rupees and you are saving 50% of the amount. Believe that you are saving 50% of the amount. Are you understanding, everybody? So what do we think now? What do we think now? The answer is 4,000. Yes or no? Many people say answer is 4,000. But why this is 4,000? Are you understanding why this is 4,000? Let me just tell you how you got it. Clear? So I said that my salary is 50,000 rupees. Sorry, not 50, 8,000 rupees. And I am saying 50%. So whatever the number is given to you, we have to believe that number as 100%. You have to assume in your brain. Why 100%? Because the topic itself is percent. Following, everybody? So if 100% stands for 8,000, definitely 50% stands for 4,000. This is what our brain thinks. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? That's good. For example, you have gone to a restaurant and you have made a bill of 800 rupees. Are you understanding? So this 800 rupees is a bill and that fellow is putting 12% extra VAT. Some kind of tax he is keeping. Following, everybody? So that 12% you have to pay extra on this rupees 800. So how to calculate is what? Very basic. This 800 must be taken as 100% in your brain. Always remember, when 100% is 800 rupees, in that 10% is nothing but just keep one dot. So 10% stands for what? 80 students. So this is where you have to segregate. So I want 2% extra because he told you 12% now. I want 2% extra. I don't know 2%. I'm putting one dot saying that this is 1%. What is 1%? 8. Remember like that. So this is the way we are supposed to think. When 1% is 8, 1% is 8, 2% is 16. Below, what's the 12% over here? 96 rupees. Are you understanding what I mean to say that? So this is the way we are supposed to think. For example, let's try to move across and just try to see. Let's try to see that rupees 80, you have purchased one product. In a stationery shop, you have purchased one product of 80 rupees. So on that 80 rupees, they are collecting 3% Swachh Bharat tax, for example. Some kind of tax they are imposing. You have gone to a park. There you have buy a ticket of 80 rupees. In that, 3% must be given to what? In the form of a tax. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? Chaliye. So we have to take it as 100%. Are you understanding, everybody? When 100% is taken as 80, when 100% is taken as 80, 3% I don't know. When you remove one zero, okay, it becomes 10%. What is 10%? 8. What is 10%? 8. When 10% is 8, put a dot here. What is 1%? 0.8. What is 1%? 0.8. When 1% is 0.8, 3% is 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. You all know that 8 3s are 24, means 2.4 rupees. So in this way, you are supposed to calculate all that stuff. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? Rahul, you can attend as of now. Okay, clear. It's up to you. It's the same thing what we are doing here. It's up to you. It's not like that. I'll segregate the batches. I'll give the different credentials for 8:30 people and 6 o'clock people. Don't worry. Many people might get confused here. So which batch shall we attend? It's not like that. Following? Clear? I'll make a segregations later on. Okay, clear. I'll take one Sunday. I'll just try to segregate it. Okay, don't worry. Now, let's try to move forward now. Clear? 3% is 2.4. 3% is what? 2.4. Shall we move forward, everybody? Chaliye. Now, what do we do, students? Let's try to see here. Which of the following is the largest? 5% of 600 is largest, or 6% of 500 is largest, or 19% of 180 is largest, or 17% of 200. Okay, you just try to do in the method which I told you. Okay, you just try to do in this method which I told you. Please do it now, everybody. Your calculations matter now. How you think that matters? Please make it faster. Five percent of 600 means 600 is the cost price. What is 600? Cost price. And you got 5% profit. This 500 is cost price. You got 6% loss. Are you understanding? The same calculations will be helpful for you in profit and loss also. Student, don't say, sir, where this is applicable. In profit and loss, in data interpretation, all these things are important. Are you understanding, everybody? Chaliye. This is 180. 180 is the sales. And 19% is a commission. Or else 200 rupees is a mark price and 17% discount. Why I'm telling you all these wordings? Because these are the only things which you're going to do now. Following, everybody? Yes or no? Chaliye. Now, 600 rupees is the one. So you have to take it as 100%. When 100% is 600, below 10%, 60. Definitely your brain should work in such a way that 10% is 60. When 10% is 60 students, 10% is 60, our brain says definitely half of 10% is 5%, half of 60 is 30. So this has to be 30. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes. Now, I want 6%. So I will take this one as 100%. When 100% is 500, 10% is 50. When 10% is 50, bolo students, what is 1%? 5. 1% 5. 1% 5. Like this 6% is 30. Yes, percentages and profit and loss are interlinked. Okay. Now, 100%. Okay, take this number as 100%. If you treat 100% is 180, 100% is 180, but 10% is 18, 10% is 18. So I want 19%. Students, how will you get 19%? 20% minus 1% is 19%. You all tell me, when 100% is 18, 100% is 18, but 10%, sorry, 10% is 18, sorry. 100% is 180, 10% is 18, okay? Now 20% is 36, minus we are supposed to subtract 1%. I don't know 1%, I'll keep one dot, it will be 1.8. The answer will be 34.2. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes, majorly you will do like this. Let's sort of believe that 200 population is there and 17% of the people are taking the retirement. Same kind of questions will come, okay? So 200 must be treated as 100%. When 100% is 200, so how will you calculate 17%? 20% minus 3%. So this is what your brain should talk. 10% is 20, 20% is 40. This is 10%, this is 20%. Okay, everybody, minus 3%. So students, I don't know what is 3%. 1% is 2, 1% is 2, 3% is 6. So number should be what? 34. So of all students, I found that this is the largest one. Hopefully you love to do this thing, clear? So your brain should work in this way. Don't need to use a calculator. When you take these people as 100%, 1.2, 1.2, 4 times is 12 4s are 48. Now 2% of 180. This 180 is how much, students? 100%. 10%. 1%. So 1.8, 1.8, 2 times 3.6. Of all, Delhi is the smallest. Who is the smallest of all? So to move forward now. And I request you to do one small question later on. I'll just try to move forward. Please try to do this thing, everybody. Jashwant. Bhaskar says 160. I'm sorry. So students, let the number be what? X. Are you understanding, students? Let the number be what? X. So what did he say here? 12% of this number. Which number? X. So 12% of the number X is less than 37% of the same number called X. Are you understanding, everybody? 12% of the number X is less than this thing. Less, he told you, not more. He told you less. So less means the gap, the difference. This is lesser than this. So the gap between them is how much, students? It is 40. Are you understanding, everybody? The gap between them is how much? It is 40. So let's sort of go and check it out here. 37x by 100 minus 12x by 100. Because you know, when you remove the percentage, it becomes 100 is equal to 40, because per second x is equal to 160. Hopefully many people have got this 160. Am I right, everybody? Many people are saying yes, that ऐसा नहीं तो कैसा? समझ में आ रहा है, everybody? ऐसा नहीं तो कैसा? Clear? So let's try to see वो कैसा, वो वाला देखते हैं. Clear? So instead of taking the number be x, let's sort of see, let the number be not x, let the number be 100%. Believe that, students, let the number be how much percent? 100%. So this makes the things go faster, because here not your pen is working, your brain is working. Listen, everybody. So what he said that 12% of the number, you tell me what is 12% of 100%? Is 12% only. 12% of 100% is 12% only. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? Chaliye. 37% of the number. So 37% of 100% is 37% only. 37% of 100% is 37% only. Okay. So what did he say here? 12% of a number is lesser than 37%. 12% of a number is lesser than 37%. The gap between them is 40. He told you what? Less gap. 12% is lesser than 37%. By how much less? 40. I hope you all people have understood this. Are you understanding, everybody? Now what I'm doing now, from this side you stand and you see it is 40 gap. From this side you stand and see. Are you understanding, everybody? Tell me, here you have 37%. Minus, here you have 12%. So tell me 37% minus 12%, how much percent, students? 25%. So we should call this as 25%. Are you understanding, everybody? So I repeat once again here. On this side, if you see, the gap is 40, he told in the question. But percentage wise, if I see, the gap is what? 25%. Are you understanding, everybody? So this makes sense that here 25%, here 40. So in this question, 25% stands for 40. In this question, 25% stands for 40. Students, common sense. When 25% stands for 40, 50% is double. So double, that is 80. When 50% is 80, double, that is 100%. Below, how much is this? 160. So same answer, we got it. So 100% of the number we want. So number is what? 160. Are you understanding, everybody, how we are doing this question? Is it fine? Yes or no? That's good. So this is the way we are supposed to do the kind of questions, everybody. Is that fine, everybody? Chaliye. Okay, I repeat the things once again. Less than 37% of the same number. It's definitely. The gap between them is 40. He told how much less, students? 40 less. So on that side, 40 less. On this side, 25% less. How you got 25%? 37% minus 12%. Makes 25%. Are you understanding, students? So we have to make a conclusion that this 25% stands for 40. When 25% stands for 40, students, 1%. Send this 25 here down. 1% divided by this thing, it will become 1.6. How much this will be? 1.6. When 1% is 1.6, 10% is what? 16. When 10% is 16, 100% is 160. We know बताइए students has 11%. You should say the gap is 12%. So what we have understood, students, 12% is 60. The question what we have understood that 12% is 60. Gap is 12, gap is 60. He told in the question. So students, when 12% is 60, 1% is just divided by 12 pieces. That is 5. When 1% is 5, this is 50. 100% is what, students? 500. Hope you all people are understanding this. That's good. I want you to do one more question. Make it faster, everybody. I know that. Make it faster, everybody. Let's try to change the kind of questions. Why we are learning these questions? Okay, everybody, look at this here. A question has been given to you. What is this question? Have a look here. Paul wins elections by Peter by 48 votes. Listen, everybody. Paul is winning the elections by Peter. Paul is winning the elections by Peter. By how many votes? 48 votes. Elections are going on. Paul is leading. Paul is winning. Okay, everybody. And Peter ended up with 48 votes leading over Charles. Now again, he told you Peter is ending with leading Charles. So he told you Paul is winning the elections. Paul is winning the elections over Peter by 48 votes, and Peter is winning the elections over Charles by 48 votes. Understood, everybody? This kind of information is given to you. What is said that Paul got 8% more. More means what? Extra. Paul got 8% more compared to Charles. Let me see here. Paul got 8% more compared to Charles. The gap between more means extra. How much extra? 8% extra. Paul got 8% extra. So on this side, if you see, it is 8%. On this side, if you see, is it 48 or 48? It is 96. The overall gap is 96. The gap here to here 48, here to here 48 extra watts, total is 96. So students, this Capgemini question, we can do it. In this thing, we can say that this 8% is not, this 8% is not 48, this 8% is not 48, this 8% is the overall gap, that is 96. So 8% is 96, students. What is 1% divided by 8? But this has to be 12. Again, standing everybody. So this has to be 12. When 1% is 12, so 10% is 120, 100% is 1200. So what is the total number of votes in the election? That is 1200. Kind of basic calculation that you are people doing the great questions. Okay, now I want you to do this question right now. Everyone, try to do one question which is there on the screen right now. I'll repeat all that stuff. Let the number be what? X. No. Students, let the number be X. No, we are not doing like that. So let the number be 100%. What the number be? 100%. What did he say that? If I add 80 to 80% of the number, if I add 80 to 80% of the number, then I'll get the number back. Then I'll get the number back. Are you understanding, everybody? Is it clear? So let's try to have a look, everybody. Yes. Clear? When let the number be 100%. Following, let the number be 100%. So believe that this is 100%. If you add 80% of the number here itself, then the remaining will be how much, students? That's what. If you add this 80 to this thing, you are getting the total number. So what did you understand? The total number is 100%. What's the total number? 100%. So what is this area? This is 80% of the number. If this is 80% of the number, how much percent is still missing to make the total number? This is 80% he told. Following every to make the total number, 80% is this thing. How much percent is still missing, students? 20%. So directly or indirectly, if you add 80, that will be satisfied. So is this 80 is acting like the original number, or is this 80 is acting like 80% of the number, or this 80 is acting like the remaining 20%? So we have to think this as remaining 20%. So you all tell me now. 20% is 80 in this question. When 20% is 80, definitely, students, 10% will be half of this thing. When 20% is 80, students, 10% will be half of this thing. What is 10%? 40. When 10% 40, 100% is easy. Just keep on 0, that is 400. Are you understanding, everybody? Are the things are clear? So these kind of questions have been given to you. Now I just want you to do this 1 or 2 questions which was given in one of the government paper. Make it faster. He told you if 75 is added to 75% of the number, then the answer is the number itself. Come on, students, you can do it. Number. Whole number. So students, if you want the whole number back, this is 75% of the number. So tell me if this is 75% of the number. If this is 75% of the number, how much percent is still missing? How much percent is still missing? That is 25%. So this 75 is acting like 25% of the number. Are you understanding, everybody? This is what the logical our brain says. So this 75 is acting like 25%. So you all tell me, when 25% is 75, 50% is what? Double. 100% is what? Double. What is double, students? 300. That's what. But I don't want 300. I want 40% of the number. 40%, you know, that is 120. Following, everybody? So these kind of basic calculations are very, very mandatory for doing percentages, because in the upcoming topics, you are supposed to apply this kind of concept only. Not let the number be X, 15 into 100 by X. No. ये तो X करते हैं. Yeah. चलिए. So some people had a doubt this one. Paul Peter, you can just watch this question. You have understood this. what percent of the store customers purchase books? So I don't know what kind of store customers. So let the number of customers be 100. Students, why I'm not taking X? Because we are not supposed to take X per cent, he told. What is said in this? Per cent. What do you mean by cent? 100. What do you mean by cent? 100. For every 100 of the store customers. Understood the meaning? So that's the reason we are taking 100. Let the number be 100 customers. Let's read the first line, students. What did you read the first line? 40% of the store customers decide to purchase articles. So let's see. When 100 people step into the shopping mall, do you think out of 100 everybody is purchasing? No. 40%, students. 40% of the store customers are purchasing articles. So you should tell me that if 100 people are there, in that 40% are purchasing articles. So what is 40% of 100? That is 40. That's it. Very straight away, very simple calculation. Now what is said that, students, of these customers, these customers, these customers, these customers, these customers, are you understanding, everybody? What is say? Of these customers, 15% purchase books. Students, we have to calculate that 15% purchase books. So do you think is it 15% of 100 or 15% of 40? Please tell me, sir. Is it 15% of 100 or 15% of 40? Please type the number, 100 or 40. He told you of these customers. Of 40. So do you think how to calculate the 15% of 40? It's very simple. Sir, what is this? 100%. When 100% is 40, 10% is 4. We know the basic calculations. When 10% is 4, that's what? This is 10%. 10% is 4, 5% is 2. 15%, students, what do you call it as? 6. So what you can understand that 15% of 40 is 6. What are these 6 people doing? They are purchasing books. How many people are purchasing books? 6 people. Following? So what percent, if 100 people are stepping into the shopping mall, out of the 100 out of 100 are not purchasing, only 6 people are purchasing. So we can say 6% of the customers are purchasing books. 6%. That is the reason it's easy for you to take the cent. Are you understanding what I mean to say? Chaliye. So this is the way we are supposed to assume. Let the number of customers be what? 100. Are you understanding, everybody? Chaliye, let's try to move forward, everybody. Now, listen to this question, everybody. After this, okay, do one thing. You do this question. I know that many people do a mistake. It fast. First day 20%. Chalo. 20% is evaporated. You know what is 20% of 100 liters? 20 liters. Very simple. Sakshi and everybody listen very carefully. 20% क्या होता है 100 लीटर का? 20% कितना होता है? 20 होता है. That 20 liters is evaporated. When 20 liters is evaporated, students, clear? So 20 liters is gone. It's evaporated. It's going up. So tell me what are the liters left, students? 80 liters are left. Are you understanding? So we have to understand that 80 liters are left right now. Are you understanding, everybody? Over. Now this everything is gone now. In this container, only 80 liters are there. Following, everybody? Again, 35% of the remaining liquid evaporated on the second day. So you tell me, 35% of the remaining liquid. देखो यार सब लोग 35% of the total liquid or 35% the remaining. He told you remaining कितना बच गया? 80 liters are remaining in the container. अभी इसके अंदर कितना बच गया? 80 liters are there. In that 80 liters, do you think how much percentage is gone? 35% of 80 liters is again gone. So we should calculate 35% of 80. Are you understanding, everybody? So 35% of 80 I don't know. 35% of 80 I don't know. We have to calculate the 35% of 80. I don't know what is 35%. So 10% is 8. Again 10% is 8. Again 10% is 8. Again 5% is 4. This is overall 35%. Understood how we are calculating this? 5% is 4. How much this makes? 28. So do you think, students, some people say 28% is the answer? No. Sir, 28 liters are evaporated, sir. 28 liters is gone. Is it left in the container or going off? 35% is gone. When 35% is gone, so students tell me that 28 liters is gone. 28 liters is gone. Out of 80, when 28 went away, bolo, what is left, students? 52. So if I ask you, now let's calculate 10, 10, 10. Tell me how much of the liquid is left in the container? 52 liters are left. So my question is, following everybody, my question is, what percentage is left in the container? Sir, when you have taken 100 liters in the beginning, do you think 100 out of 100 is there? No. Now only when you have taken 100 liters, now only 52 liters are left. Only 52 liters are left. So this is only left. So students, what percent is left? 52 per 100. 100 bole to cent. We can say 52% is left. That's it. Assuming 100 liters is quite simple. Previous question. Assuming 100 customers is quite simple. 100% of the customers in the 100 people have gone. 100 liters are there. Everything is 100. The funda of 100. Are you understanding? Clear? Clear? Chaliye. Archana, instead of 80, I took 20. That's what people said, that 20. So some people have done 35% of 20. Some people thought. No. 20% is gone. What is left is 80. On this you have to calculate. Following everybody? Yes or no? Chaliye. What do I do, students? I'll just try to give you one more question. Following everybody? Not one more. Let me just try to teach you this question. Every 2% of the population is taller than 6 feet. Whereas 7% of the population in country Y is taller than 6 feet. Means in country X, how much percent is taller? 2% is taller. Following? And in country Y, how much percent is taller? 7% is taller. This is what the data has been given to you. Following everybody? And it told you one small relationship. The relationship is, there are 4 times as many people in country X as in country Y. There are 4% people, not 4%. There are 4 times as many people. There are 4 times as many people in country X as in country Y. Are you understanding, everybody? Means if in country Y, 1 fellow is there, in country X, 4 people are there, because there are 4 times as many people in country X. There are 4 times as many people in country X as in country Y. मतलब country X में 4 गुना लोग है compared to country Y. If the country Y have got 10, here you have got 40. If here you got 100, here you got 400. This is the relationship between 2 countries. Following everybody? So what did he tell you? Taking both countries together, what percent is taller than 6 feet? I don't know what percent. So let's try to do the very basic assumption. Following everybody? Chaliye. Let the country Y be 100 people. So country X is not 100, it is 400. Is that clear, everybody? So my question is, how many people are taller in this country X? All? No. 10%? No. 5%? No. How much percent? 2%. So 2% of country X. Any idea what is 2%? Yes. Being a calculation very strong, this is 10%. This is 1%. 1% is 4. So 2% is 8. Okay. So out of 400, 8 people are taller. Now 7% of 100. Are you understanding? 7% of the country Y. He told you 7% of country Y. So you all know 7%. This itself is cent. Answer 7 here. Following everybody? What my question is? Who is this? Who is this taller? Who is this total population? Total population is how much? 500. In that 500, 15 people are taller. Why we are adding, taking both countries together? Taking both countries together means what shall we take together? 400, 100. Together 500 people. 8 and 7. Together 15 people. So we can say 15%? No. 15%? No. 15 per 400? No. This is 15 per what? 15 per what? 500. So students, we can say the 0 0 get cancelled. 1 is 3. So answer is 3%. Are you understanding, everybody? I believe that you all people have understood this. So what I request you is that you have to do 2 questions for me. Okay, 4 minutes of time is there for you. Please try to make it faster. Question number 12 and question number 13. Yes, you can do this one. This is the same copycat question. This you should try. Are you understanding, everybody? Chaliye, let's try to move forward, everybody. And your time starts now. believe that you all people have got the answer. Am I right, everybody? Yes or no? So 15%, 19%. 15%, 19%. Are you sure 15%, 19%? A and C is the answers? Yes. You have any doubt or no doubt or D11, not D11, D12 or D13? Come on, students. Which question you have a doubt? Is it D12 or D13? Doubt. Come on, ఎవరికైతే doubt undi, you can just try to ask me, okay? Both doubt, both doubt, okay. How you can have this one as doubt? We have already done this question. Chali, no worries. Saikiran is asking both doubt, so I must. So let the number of customers are 100. How many customers are there? 100. Out of that 100, 60% are purchasing some articles. 60% are what? 60 people. Out of these 60 people, 25% purchase hats. 25% of 60. What is 25% 60? That is 15. So 15 people are purchasing hats. Following everybody? So out of 100, 15 people are purchasing hats. Answer is 15%. Understood how we got it? Out of 100, 60% is 60. In 60, you have to calculate 25%. That is 15. I hope Sai Kiran have understood. Okay, that's good. 16.25. University. I don't know how you got 17.2. This is the way. So anyways, let me just try to explain the 13th one also. Listen the 13th one. In a certain department, 60% of the people are females. So I don't know. Rest are males. Believe that 100 employees are there. 100 employees are there. So there are the male people, there are the female people. Male people, female people. So do you think there are 50-50? Do you think they are 50-50? No, they are not 50-50. They are not equal. What did he say, students, here? 60% are female. 60%. Already I have taken cent. 60 per 100. So remaining are males, 40. So who are these 60, 40? This is the population of male, population of female. Do you think everyone is working on Java project? No. Not everyone is working on Java project. What did he say, students? 15% of the females are working on Java project. 15% of females are working for Java project and 25% of males are working on Java project. Not all the 40 people 40, not all the 60 people of 60. Are you understanding, everybody? So we are supposed to calculate this. 15% of 60. No. 10%, 6. 5%, 3. What was that? 19. 15% is 19. Sorry, not 19. Sorry for that. 9. Are you understanding, everybody? Chaliye. Now I would like to calculate 25% of the male people. Male are 40 people. In that I want 25%. मुझे 25% नहीं पता. I know 100% is 40, for example. Okay. So what is 50%? 50% is 20. 50% is 20. What is 25%? That is 10. 25% is what? 10. So we know the basic calculation. This is 10. So who are these people working on Java project? Who are these people working on Java project? So how many people are working? 19. Out of cent. Out of 100, 19 people are working. So we can easily say that 19%. Are you understanding, everybody? I hope this is very clear for you and you can Understand this one? Yes or no? चलिए. So you are doing the best. You are doing the best. But I want you to keep the best part as of now. Chaliye, I'm going to give you 3 more minutes. This question was given in TCS, and this too already we have done it. So these 2 questions you are supposed to do it. If you are not getting, I'm there. But it's your duty to try. Your time starts now. 3 minutes. Try these 2 questions. I'll be explaining you on this thing. The more you do it, the more perfect you are. नहीं आया तो नहीं आया. पवन जायसवाल सर जरूर पढ़ाएंगे. But your duty should try. Make it faster, everyone. Half of the time is over. So, Mol, you are getting 11. Pakka 11 ki 22. People are getting 22. Rupam got 22. कोई बात नहीं. जब तक मैं जिंदा हूँ सब पढ़ाऊंगा. Okay. चलिए करिए. Reshma, you got Agra, Bangalore. Are you sure it's true? Agra, Bangalore. Lasika also got Agra, Bangalore. Rupam got Bangalore, Bangalore. Pragati got Agra, Bangalore. Karthik got Bangalore, Bangalore. Dheeraj got Bangalore, Bangalore. समय समाप्त हो गया. कार्टून भी वही बोल रहा है, मैं भी वही बोल रहा हूँ. कार्टून ओपी, ये ओपी क्या होता है? आउट पेशेंट है क्या? अच्छा गॉट बी, दैट्स गुड। कार्तिक, ये ओपी क्या होता है? People says AB, but some people say BB. चलिए, टाइम इज ओवर। CB, एक नया बंदा आ गया है, सेइंग CB, ऋषिकेश। चलिए, ओवर पावर्ड, ओके, साई सेज ओवर पावर्ड। अच्छा, आई डोंट नो अबाउट दैट। हाँ, करना पड़ रहा है, रोमांचक करना पड़ रहा है सेशंस को। एवरीवेयर आई नीड टू ऐड लॉट ऑफ स्टफ फॉर यू पीपल, तभी तुमको समझ में आता है। बीडी, अर्चना सेज बीडी, रोहित सेज एबी। ये थोड़ा अलग अलग क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, दिस इज व्हाट अलग अलग, बट लेट मी जस्ट ट्राई टू टीच यू बोथ क्वेश्चंस। लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड एवरीबॉडी। Okay, this was given in TCS examination. Sir, you need not assume male. Male, he already gave you 120. You need not assume female. Female are already given as 100. Are you understanding, everybody? Male, female population is already given to you. Are you understanding, everybody? So, out of this, 25% male and 20% of female are rural people. You know what's a rural? So rural people are the people who belong to the villages. So do you think all these people are belonging to villages? No. In this population, 25% of male. I don't know what is 25%. I'll make it. 25% of 120. That is, we have to calculate. 10 per is not 10%. Or 120. 50%, 60. 25%, 30. Like this you calculate. Following, everybody? Good. Now 20% of female, 20% of 100, that is 20 only directly. So who are these people? Rural people. Did they pass examination? No, no, these people did not pass. These are village people right now, rural people, okay? Now, let's try to move. Now what is it? Again some calculation, 20% of the male and 25% of the rural people pass the examination. All the rural people pass the examination? No. In that, 20% of the male population, 20% of the male, which male? Rural male, okay? So 20% I don't know. This is 10%, you all know that. 20% is 6, okay? Now, 25% of this thing. I don't know what is 25%. 100% you take it as 20, 50% you take it as 10. When 50% is 10, 25% is what? 5. So this is 5 people. So tell me, who are this? Students, you tell me, who are these yellow color people? These yellow color people are the people who pass the examination. That's the reason they are shining in yellow color. Okay. So how many people? How many people? How many people? 11 people. How many people? 11 people have passed the examination. So what did he ask in the last line? Sir, what percent of the total people are rural people? He's asking you what percent of the rural population. So tell me, rural are how many people over here? You all tell me, students. Rural are how many people? In that passed are these many people. So rural are how many people? 50. So answer is what? 50%. Sorry, 11. 11%. Students, you call it 11%? No, 11 for every 50. You have to consider 100. So answer is what? 22% is the answer. Many people said Agra, but answer for the 14th question is Bangalore. 11%? No, rural people are just 50. So how can you say, if rural people are 100, na, so you can say 11%, but rural people are only 50, na? Again, starting Shreyas, its answer is this thing. So B is the answer for the question number 14. Now question number 15 also we are supposed to do it. Same thing what we have done. Sir, there is a country X, there is a country Y. There are how many times? 3 times as many people in country X as in country Y. Means if it's 1 fellow here, 3 people here. 10 people here, 30 people here. 100 people here, 300 people. 100, 300 is the total population. Is it fine, everybody? What did he say here? 1% of country X, 1% of country X, 1%, that is 3, and 3% of country Y, 3% of country Y, that is 3. 3% of 100 is 3 only, na? Don't say I don't know. Following, everybody? Good. So who are these yellow color? Who are these yellow colors? Sir, these are the people who are taller. These are the people who are taller. So how many people are taller? There are 6 people, because he told taking both countries together there are 6 people. 6%, no, 6 per 400. Students, 6 per 400. 6 divided by 400. That is 0000. This is 1.5. So answer is Bangalore. Are you understanding, everybody? So this is where we are supposed to do the questions. We should not say, sir, I'm not getting, sir. We should not say, sir, I don't know. So we should always try to do this question. समझ में आ रहा है? जो भी, yes, हम बहुत अच्छा पढ़ा रहे हैं. Yes or no? I mean to say, are you all learning this session, everybody? Say yes or no. Sumo, that's what I told you. Classes will be good, you know. That's good. Reshma, okay, good. Sonia तो पता है MP से. Anyways, okay, अब क्या करें? अब क्या करें? We will change the kind of questions, everybody. Listen, everybody. Listen to this question. Yes, Mahendra, first day he's saying, yes sir, he's understanding. तो जब पहला दिन ही तुम्हारा ऐसा है तो समझो अभी क्या क्या होगा. कुछ नहीं होगा. Anyways, let's try to move forward, everybody. चलिए देखते हैं. Everybody, thanks for your love and support, everybody. Let's try to move here. Ram spent 20% of the monthly income on rent. I don't know what is rent. Do you know? Ram कितना कमाता है? 100 रुपए. How much did he earn? 100 rupees. 20%. You all know these things. And 15% of the rest, you know, 15% of the remaining water evaporated on the second day. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? Chaliye, I want you to do this question. Make it fast, everybody. Come on, students. Make it fast, everybody. You can do this question. $100 employees? No. 100 rupees. Everything is 100, students. Believe that 100 rupees are there. 20% gone on rent. So when 20% gone, the money left is 80. Now 50, not 20%. Yeah, 15% of rest. Rest means 80. So that is how much? 12. 12 rupees. Don't write 12. Many people write 12 people left. No, 12 rupees gone. When 12 rupees gone, what's the money left? 68. So what is my question? If you earn 100 rupees, you will be left with 68 rupees. So what is the question? What percent of income is saving? Do you think 100 rupees out of 100 rupees is saving? No. Students, 68% is the saving amount. So many people have got this thing. 100 minus 32, that is 60. That's good. That's good, Shreyas. Okay. But these kind of questions you have done much. Now let me change the question. Listen to one extra question. Hey Bhagwani, kahan tak aa gaya? Listen, everybody. The question is, on counting, he comes to know that he finally saved rupees 10,200. He finally saved rupees 10,200. What is monthly income? Let's try to focus here, everybody. Baad mein nahi bolna, sir. Please explain once again. Listen, everybody. So what is this 10,200? This 10,200 is a saving. He saved rupees 10,200. But what kind of saving? Real saving. What kind of saving? Real saving. Students, then what is this 68? 68 is assumption. Do you think really Ram is earning 100? No. My Ram, are you understanding, everybody? If my income is 100, bolo beta, what is my saving? My saving is how much? 68. Are you understanding, everybody? What are these values? Students, these are real values? No. These are assumption values. What these all values are? Assumption. If my Ram earns 100 rupees, then definitely my Ram is saving 68 rupees. Then let's try to put the real Ram. If the real Ram is 10,200, then what is the real income of Ram? Using this cross multiplication, you will get the answer. समझ में आया हम क्या कर रहे हैं? This is the new thing which I am teaching you right now, that if you just try to compare with assumption values, whatever you have done so far, 100, 80, 68, all these are what? Assumption values. They are not real values. They are all assumption values. Then what is this 10,200? This is the real value. So If in 100 rupees is 68, then 10,200 is how much? So 100 into 10,200 divided by 68, ton. So if you just try to do it, answer is 15,000. So who is this 15,000? Assumption? No, this is the real income. Real income is 15,000 rupees. Are you understanding, everybody? That's good. I hope you all people have understood. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? So this you have already done. This is extra step which I taught you right now. You have to compare with the real incomes, then try to compare. Following, everybody? Chaliye. Now, let's sort of see this question, everybody on the screen now. An individual deposited 20% off, 25% off, 30% off what he had into a bank account with a bank. So, if he deposited rupees 750, how much of money was there with him before depositing? Are you understanding, everybody? Yes or no? So, what did he say here? 20% off, 25% off, 30% off whatever he had. So what do we do, students? I don't know how much he had. Let the amount he had is 100 rupees. How much money he had? 100 rupees. So what you are supposed to do? Listen, everybody. 30% of 100, you all know that is 30. Now 25% of 30, 25% of 30 you are supposed to calculate. Again, finally 20% of this whatever, that is a saving amount. Then students, you are not telling who is this 750. Sir, this 750 is reality. Then what is this assumption? Following, everybody? I want you to do this question at home and I'll be giving that question right now. Following, everybody? इसी के साथ ये समाचार समाप्त करते हैं. धन्यवाद. I just would like to listen from your side. Say